Welcome back to Force Unleashed. We're at the very end of the whole game. We've been running out of DLCs, so this time we're gonna go to Hoth. Remember the movie about the Hoth? Yes. Of course, as usual, we're gonna play on the normal difficulty. And yeah, look how it's gonna fucking present itself. Are we gonna have a title crawl as well? Possibly, I think so. I hope so. We'll read it, of course, as well, because, you know, copyright strikes. Very naughty, very not nice. Just in case. You know. This time, of course, we're gonna be wearing something else for the character. I mean, for the mission, of course, so we'll talk about it once we're in the game. Wrath of the Empire. It is a dark time for the rebellion. Although the Death Star has been destroyed, Imperial troops have driven the rebel forces from their hidden base and pursued them across the galaxy. Evading the dreaded Imperial Starfleet, a group of freedom fighters led by Luke Skywalker has established a new secret base on the remote ice world of Hoth. Guided by the spirit of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Skywalker struggles to master the skills of a Jedi and prepare for a final confrontation with the Emperor's Sith assassin, Starkiller. Yep, so as the title of the campaign says, we're going to Hoth. I guess we're still having the surprise attack, as they say, on Hoth again with AT-ATs, but yeah, Death Star got destroyed anyway, so that stayed the same, even though Vader doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, we killed Obi-Wan on Tatooine, that was fast. So yeah, that's why Luke is struggling, and everything other than a few characters missing is, I guess, the same. But soon enough it won't be. What have we got here? The surprise attack, I guess, with all the destroyers. They still look very low fucking fidelity and low, what's the symbol? That still looks like a symbol, not anything industrial over there in the back of the destroyer. Yeah, weird. They still look low resolution, the textures do. And we're back in a fight. We've got the snow troopers and snow speeders. That's a very helpful cut to cover up how those most, well, the assets are loading very slowly. I don't know why, of course not. Oops, that's different. And there we are, Starkiller again, as usual. Fucking people up. Also tell me how the audio is, because it might be a little bit different than usual. With all the things that I talked about.
Yes, hello, my lord. This is Captain Kina. I've been assigned as your liaison with the attack group. Be assured that I am aware of your strict policy regarding job performance. I won't let you down, my lord.
That's good. Fortunately for him, he doesn't really have much to do, because he's away somewhere just giving me intel. So yes, this is the iconic, or maybe, what would be the other word? Canonical? Anyway, this is how you look on the cover. This is how Starkiller looks when he's the Sith Lord now. His helmet is more like that of Vader, with the protection for his neck, I guess. He's got this weird, aside from it all glitching, he's got this weird, this hair he's got, seems like. The Padawan braid, the only last long piece of his hair before he cuts it down after becoming a knight. But he's got that, weirdly. Yeah, of course he very much looks like Vader, because not only we need a Vader replacement that is evil, but also who needs to look like him. We've got the shoulder armor, and also shoulder pads, which weren't had, which Vader didn't have. Yeah, the flowing shit and all, with the claws and gloves, so finally we can cover up all that rotting flesh and like torn, tattered skin we've got. And other than that, of course, we've got a lightsaber that I need a different color for. I like purple, but then again, I can choose black, so of course I'm gonna. And that's our setup. I'm pretty sure my force upgrades are full as well as just as they were on Tatooine. Yeah, we're maxed out, so to the game. We're on Hoth. Yeah, remember that in the movie? There were these wampas, and remember how Luke dealt with them? He had to summon, essentially, well, pull his lightsaber in towards himself to cut one's hand off. Fortunately, we're not weak Jedi scum. We're hey, that's a big fucking skull of a thing that looks like a reptile. Not much luck for reptiles on an ice cold world of Hoth, I wouldn't say. They are usually, you know, cold-blooded, they call them. Shit. If not the other one, I would have had this pretty nice attack fucking dealt with. Shit. Well, we might be stronger and more powerful than Luke, but I guess we're not that much better since we're still struggling with wampas around here. I never remember the name of these creatures, but not this time. This time I guess I do. Yeah. It would have been a nice... What the fuck is this combo? You fucking monster, you're just an ice monkey. You don't get to have combos. What the fuck is this? I'm almost dead at the beginning of the fucking level. It's just some fucking trash. I guess these work as the death troopers or whatever the droids are. Again, I never remember. Yeah, I never remember also the name of wampas, but this time I managed. Still kind of trying to look for what is it? Searchables, collectibles. Not here, I guess. These collapse, I think. Yep, very much so.
My lord.
Yes.
Scanners are indicating that the ice caverns through which you travel may be a bit unstable. It seems the vibrations from our walkers may be partly to blame. It's possible that I overlooked this when planning your infiltration route.
You failed me for the last time, Captain Kina.
Fantastic.
If that is the case, I assure you, I take full...
Yes, the full responsibility is in this case just dying. I don't know who Captain Kina is really, whether he's that captain who Vader kills later in the movie for the failure of surprise attack on Hoth. So yeah, speculation. Of course, they just, well, yeah, almost the same thing again. And of course, I can't block because that's how the combat works. Amazing. No, okay. Still kind of waiting. Yeah, there it is. Was waiting for that combo fucking bullshit. Fortunately, they don't have force power, so I can just pick them up. Fucking monsters. What was I on about? Yeah, infiltrating the route. Yeah, overlooked that. Very nice of you. Yeah. That got remedied. I wonder who's gonna contact us later, because I don't remember. Who's gonna contact us later, pretending they've got intel for us. Intel for us when it comes to, you know, continuing the mission. I like how the platforms also disappear because they don't get rendered properly, because everything works as intended. Collectible. Hey, we could try to get that. Not that we need it really, but we could get some health back. Yeah, there we go. Also, we got this thing. I guess it really is canonical that you could choke people across the galaxy just through comms. Communicators, yeah. Communicators, yeah. Oh, that was weird, of course. It's an ice level. It's an ice level, so of course we slide. That's reasonable and sensible. There we go. So one's dead. That will heal us up a little bit. We're not good at blocking the attacks as well. It's fucking nonsense. Look at this. Look at how much damage do they deal. Fucking trash. Right, so this one's dead, but of course this one is standing on the platforms and they are not collapsing. Why would they? They're not the player character, so... There you go. I tricked you into dying the way they wanted me to die. Fuck you. Fantastic. Right. So I guess it is actually kind of canonical that you can choke people out through comms.
Sir, this is Lieutenant Marson.
Oh, there we go.
I see that you've relieved Captain Keenar from duty. I'll be acting as your liaison with the battle group.
Cool. Oh, we're already having a little bit of a combat here with Republic forces, I guess. Or I guess these are turrets and not really forces. Good enough, I guess. I mean, at least for them. Or we could also, you know, not be able to block attacks and die because now we've got all the powers, so we need to ramp up the challenge. I guess. Look at this. I'm almost dead again. This adventure is not, well, do the lightning attack. This adventure is not cracking up to everything that it was supposed to be. Am I getting this right even? Probably not. There's more dodging than fucking blocking, but because of course I don't know what they're shooting, whether it's some sort of blast that I can't block, like canonically when it comes to Jedi, something that doesn't get blocked by a lightsaber, or is it just like a missile they just want you to fail at? They just made it difficult for the sake of difficulty. I did pick normal, right? Not difficult, right? Will I manage to throw this? No, not really. Throw this at the target. Shit, yeah, like that. Fuck. Well, no. And then you don't really get much control again when it comes to stopping animations, whether it's picking an item up or blocking when you're being attacked. Yeah, the game didn't change when I wasn't looking. What a pity. And pity it is indeed, because, you know, it could play good, but this isn't really. It doesn't really, right? Right. Now, coax this out, just have it die. Yeah, that was... Fortunately, throwing a lightsaber was this time good enough for it to die. What else is here? Is there anything here? Probably something... Oh, this... Of course. I wasn't looking, right? Of course I wasn't. Is it a good game design that they present you with solution... Like, the solution comes up earlier than the problem? Maybe, but... Also, I wasn't paying attention, so it's not that it's to the merit of them, to their merit. What did I pick up? Health drain aura, I guess. Because there is a lot of green orbs flying at me. At least this time I have them in time for some fucking combat. Unlike every other time. I guess there is a third team who designed this game, and at least this... Oh, okay. Alright. Is that by design? I wouldn't know. Oh? Is there something more there that was blocking me from moving? Okay, anyway. So I guess there is a C team who made this DLC, which positions data holocrons in places where you actually could use them and don't expire when you get to the next encounter, and also you get them before the encounter and not in the middle of it, trying to look for some extra helping hand, I guess. Where do we go now? This way, looks like. Yeah, there it is. There's a hole in the ceiling. Do we get to do anything with this? It looks like there is space behind the door, but clearly there isn't. So, fuck that. Right. So we're in the Echo base, as I remember. Like we have been in Jedi Academy. Also canonical, to some degree. At least more canonical for me. It's real for me, damn it! It's still real to me, damn it. I remember that wrestling part. Hey! Also, it's nice that there is no... Well... But then again, on Tatooine there was no Imperials as well to mix it all up. They'll be fighting between each other, like Rebels and Imperials, but... Oh? Okay. So let me get to dislodging. Oh, yeah, and also attack me as well. I wish I could jam it with the lift. Right, so again, I accidentally found a solution to a problem I haven't been exposed to yet. Very nice, yeah, again, great design, right? Is it, again, because I can't really tell, is it the gamer instincts that got me to explore things as they come along? Or at least explore things just to not miss out on collectibles? Or is it that it's just well designed? Also, through all this, we also get a different lightsaber hilt when it comes to Starkiller, because I guess his previous one wasn't good enough. Did it break at any point? Maybe when he got slammed with an entire ship of his, possibly.
You've got it, my lord. The force field is down.
I love your encouragement, Lieutenant something. Yeah, good thing. That's what a Sith Lord really needs, right? Just a word of encouragement. Just let him know that you appreciate his effort, so he doesn't kill you. Oh, and the lift is also broken, I guess. So I can't. Well, it's not that it works. It's that I couldn't have taken it away, but I do have to lift it up to be able to jump up. Those snipers aren't really doing much of a good job if they're standing on the ledge, seeing me coming at them. Yeah, that's what you get then. You die and then disappear. I guess they're turning into force ghosts. Fantastic. What's going on, mate? He stands there, alone, telling others, fire, and he shoots me twice. That's good enough. I guess he's an Evo rebel, because he had this shield. Oh shit. What the fuck was that even? The rubble from Wampas coming in, I guess? Well, I wished that Wampa that I just threw hit the other Wampa. But it didn't. So we have to struggle with them some more. There we go. That's good enough. Why are the Wampas attacking the base so incessantly? Is that even a correct word for the situation? Probably not. Oh yeah, also look at this improvement. So remember, I don't know if you know, but Vader had this computer at his front, in front of his on his chest, or maybe abdomen, at the front of him, at his torso, in the front, right? And it was very vulnerable to attacks. It could be easily broken. Anyone could beep and boop his buttons, and that would break his computer whole life support there. So that could cause problems. But fortunately, I guess Palpatine decided to actually use Starkiller here a little bit to the fuller extent, maybe, or at least treat him as someone worthy of him, of the apprenticeship, right? So I should be going this way. But again, hey, guess what? I forgot about a holocron that could have given me. Well, and I'm gonna fuck this. I'm not gonna try even. Probably before I get to the next, what is it? Fuck, come on, encounter. It will run out, because I don't even know where the encounter is. We're looking for some barrier that dropped off. This time on the map, the map is again very detailed and colorful, like in Tatooine expansion, well, DLC. But there's no quest markers. That's worse, I guess. Not here. This is still opened. Still, yeah. Anyway. This time, Starkiller has his computer at the very top of his back, which not only, I mean, it's harder for him to manipulate it if there's any diagnostics he needs to run, but it's also harder to hit by the enemy. Go up here. Fuck, where do I go now? Did I break anything else? No, they just Wampas came out of the walls. Should this be openable? Yes, of course. See, another great design, because this type of door, of course, yes, it will be common to the entire base, but also it would be nice, like it was in the main campaign, that it would be different than the doors that you can't interact with, because, see, these ones and these ones, they're the same. That threw me off a little bit. Would you imagine that? Again, more ice, so more blasting this time. I wouldn't be able to just regular force push it, because I can't aim it. because it's a console game at heart. So it's essentially a black heart of consoles, which is terrible for controls and everything else. And we're here.
The elevator ahead has been damaged, my lord. You should be able to use your abilities to raise the platform, giving you access to the upper level.
Strange how Lieutenant whoever was very apprehensive and wasn't really sure how to call what he's able to do. As if, because, you know, remember in the movie I fuck your lack of faith. Indeed, Vader, I find your lack of faith disturbing, because no one believed in force powers anymore. But you know, he clearly knows that I'm able to perform as some sort of actions that are not common to everyday person, any common folk, really. So, lift. Now, where's the next app I would go to? There it is. I wish I got... That should give me an old save if we get a cutscene like this. Look at this. This looks weird, especially the shield generator, right?
Our assault forces destroyed the shield generator protecting
We
the
win.
rebel base. Our troopers will be arriving shortly. Feel free to make use of them as you see fit.
And that we will do... Oh no, not the snipers. So it looks like there's a skybox, right? And just a few models placed in a 3D space, just overlaid over the skybox, which is very weird. Looks weird, it feels weird. I can tell. Can you? Could you have? Could you? Yeah. So anyway, did we get a save? Probably not. So as soon as I clear this out, we're gonna be finished for Echo Base for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you come over to see the end of the game, even though the game hasn't had its ending already. But you know, until the mission is over, it's not over till it's over. So we keep on going, especially since the whole deal is to see how the lore will evolve with the new character we've got here. So anyway, this was already there. The particle effect was supposed to create the illusion that it just got caved in, but no, you could have seen it before. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. Oh look, Millennium Falcon and X-Wing. Wonder whose that is. And of course ATST who are attacking. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. Hope to see you next episode, where we will hopefully also finish the game once and for all. I deserve to experience games for free, and so do you.